Hello again viewers, welcome to the channel and hopefully welcome back to some of you as well. This is another Rocket League comparison video, but this time it isn't a 1v1. So the last video I did was a 1v1 comparison of an older replay, or an older match I should say, from 2016, and I compared it to a modern game in 2022. This time it's a 2v2 comparison, so there's two games being compared, similar to the last video. This replay on screen right now is actually from 2015, Christmas Eve 2015 to be exact, and then we will watch another replay once we are done with this one, which is a game from October 2022. So this match here, I mean, it's nearly 7 years old now, so obviously the gameplay is going to be completely different. You'll see why soon. It's actually quite an interesting matchup. We have Sizz and Matt on one team, and Snappy and Southern on the other team. Matt and Sizz, a long time duo in Rocket League. I think they teamed for a good, I mean, it must have been at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I remember them on Atelier together, and obviously Rogue after that with Turtle. I'm not sure how long they teamed together. They might be one of the longest standing duos actually. Could be wrong. But yeah, this is from 2015, so they teamed on Atelier in 2016 or 17, but clearly they were already good teammates back when the game was still in its infancy. I mean, the game had only been out 5 months at this point. I remember when I was playing 5 months into this game and I couldn't even jump, so these guys are pretty good for their time. Anyway, let's get straight into it. We're going to stick on Sizz POV for this. A little bit laggy there off the start, I'm not sure why. Should be fine. The boost meter is already broken, so that's good. You'll see a lot of little bugs here and there with these older replays. Not much I can do about that. It's just how it is. But yeah, anyway. A couple of aerials there, quite quick aerials as well. And aggressive playing from Snappy there. So straight away, Matt actually seems like a pretty good player. Straight away, kickoffs were not what we're used to seeing, obviously. There's no speed flips. You won't see any speed flips or half flips or anything like that in this gameplay. So far, it's really scrappy as well. Actually, Sizz has just got the boost over ball there. Yep, something I still see today. Something I still do. Oh, what the hell? Wait, was Sizz not just in an octane, or am I going crazy? Well, he's now in a breakout, not an octane. They're not even the same hitbox, are they? Oh, I'm so confused. I'm sure this is a ranked game as well. This isn't a private game. I'm sure it's a ranked game. Am I losing my mind? I don't know. I could have sworn Sizz was in the octane a minute ago. He's now in a breakout. Let's see how that goes. I'm not sure why that's happened. Matt does whiff the ball there a little bit. Sizz has got his back though, of course. Sizz playing this a little bit conservative actually, which is something you don't see too often in these older games. It's kind of just hit and hope. Matt's looking for the infield there. Sizz does shoot, but he does get saved by Southern. Let's see what the ball aerials are like. Good control from Sizz actually. It does kind of give it away though. It's not bad. Matt speed beat out his opponent. Let's see what happens here. Matt is up for the aerial. So the aerial game, that's a wide open there for Matt. It's a good pass from Sizz. The aerial game, there's a lot more aerials in this than the 1v1 video I did actually. I'm surprised at how good they are considering the game has only been out for what, 5 months at this point. They really picked it up quick. A lot of these people would have played SARP, which was the predecessor to Rocket League. So really good, great control from Sizz there, good flip as well. Not sure about the aerial afterwards, but it's okay. It does accidentally side flip as well. They've still got the ball though. Let's see what Matt can do. He bangs one, top shelf, 2-1 from Matt and Sizz. Great shot from Matt. So yeah, we'll see here off the kickoff, you'll see what I mean. It's kind of just drive forward and flip into the ball, whereas now it's kind of the opposite. You kind of flip first and then sort of drive into the ball. It's a good infield pass from Sis to Matt. Matt tries to get it back to Sis. Oh, that would have been a great goal. He could reach that. So far, I would say this is kind of high diamond, low champ. Obviously, there's not really any mechanics at all. I mean, diamond to champ players probably do have a little bit more in terms of mechanics, like they can half flip and stuff like that. But the speed of the game, of this game in particular at least, I would say it's close to high diamond, low champ in my opinion. Flat players, I know you think you're fast and amazing at the game, but you're really not. You're not as fast as these guys. These guys will beat you now. So Mats is actually, there's another open net. See, Snappy and Southern, I feel like they've had more of the pressure, but they're just leaving their goal wide open, and this is a massive issue, or was a massive issue back then. It was kind of just hit and hope. Dodgy kickoff there. So the kickoffs as well, at least in my ranked games, which I'm kind of like mid-champ, kickoff's a lot better than here. There was no sort of kickoff meta back then. It was kind of just flipping to the wall and see if you could hit it past your opponent, which is interesting. Very interesting. I mean, it's completely different to the replay you'll see next. I have watched both. Well, I watched a little bit of the second one, a little bit of this one. Completely different. Matt does hit that. Might just go in. No, it's up post. Can Sis get there? No, he can't. Southern to the rescue. Matt trying to go for a wall play there. Not quite pulling it off, unfortunately. What can Sis do? Flicks it over one. Blocks the second. Matt should have this. He should be able to take control. Doesn't. He does get the boost. Still half the ball actually. Can he score that? That's a good read. That's a really good shot actually. It's a good read off the corner from Matt. Good goal. I'm still so confused how Sis is in a breakout now, not an octane. Unless it is a private lobby and he switched car, but I swear it's not. That's a good pass from Sis over to Matt. Good vision to see Matt over on the right. Can Sis score this? Nope, but my laptop is running out of battery. Can't quite get that. Okay, and that's the end of the game. Not much really happened there in that last sort of 40 seconds. Not much really happened at all, honestly. It was just hit and hope and the orange team being caught off their line. No mechanics on display, but that's the beauty of the game in 2015. It was honestly a lot more fun back then as well. Without mechanics, it was kind of just driving to the ball and hope you score. But yeah, considering that's only 5 months into the game, like into release, these guys are really good. You can see why they were pro at their time. I mean, they were way far ahead of a lot of people, a lot of pros now. I mean, a lot of pros now obviously were like 7 at the time of this replay, but yeah. It's a 4-1 win for Manses. We're going to go into the next game now. It's a game from October 2022. I'll see you there. Next game, 2022 game from October. This particular game, obviously it's a 2v2. Consists of apparently Jack and Luna on the blue team, and LJ and Daniel on the orange team. 2/3 of Space Station Gaming there on the same team. So this is going to be a really interesting matchup actually. Obviously apparently Jack has only just moved over to NA from EU. He is an EU boy. He'll always be an EU boy, I hope. But yeah, he's in North America now, competing in North America under Gen G this year, and that's why he is on North American servers against North American players. So anyway, let's get straight into it. So we're on board with apparently Jack. We're going to stay on board with apparently Jack throughout the game. So straight away, speed flip kickoff. Solid kickoffs from both teams. Orange team actually taking the ball. Daniel with a flip reset straight off the rip. So straight away, the mechanics and the speed completely different to the other game. So much better. It's a great demo from LJ. It should just be an open net for Daniel, and it is. 1-0 to the SSG boys. So look here, you'll see speed flip instantly. There's no just driving to the ball. Speed flip and then flipping to the ball at the end. Good high pop there from Daniel. He's going to look for the bump, I think. He misses it and falls. LJ gets a good demo there. Appjack doing a lot of the work here at the moment to keep his team in the game. There's a lot of pressure from the orange team. Appjack's going to go high with this one actually. He might look for a bump. No, he's gone for the reset. That's a low reset and then he can save for LJ. Luna trying to cause some problems. Not really in the game yet. Bit of a whiff there. Okay. Another whiff actually. He tries to fake on his own goal line. It doesn't really work. He does get away with it. Appjack cuts the play. Looking for the bump on LJ as well. Not quite. LJ will just another open there. Luna's being caught out there on defense. Maybe Jack probably could have rotated a bit quicker. I don't know. Easy for me to say when I'm watching it back. Plus, this guy's a pro, you know. He knows a lot more than I do. That's a great fake from apparently Jack there. To make it 2-1. So smart. He could have just shot that. LJ may have saved it. So he decides to go with a fake and it works. It's a great kick off from Luna and a good follow from Jack as well to make it 2-2 straight away. So they're back in the game instantly. You notice how fast the games can flip as well at this level. I feel like back in the day on the older games that we've seen, the games don't really change that quickly. Like the score doesn't change that quickly. Here the game is just so fast paced that the game can just change instantly. LJ's up for the rebound shot. He does get it from Daniel's pass backward. Jack kind of on his own there at the back. Not really much you can do about it. Ooh, that's a dodgy kickoff from Daniel. Where have I seen that? Oh, I've seen that somewhere before. Game 7 versus Moist is coming to mind. He hasn't learned his lesson, has he? It's a great pass from Luna. Jack decides to not go for the first time shot. Kind of fakes the shot. Oh my god, what a missile from Daniel. That unfortunately didn't go in. That would have been such a good goal if it did though. Especially if it was bar down. That was like a rocket shot. Luna looking for the bump and going, he does get it. Bumps LJ as well, but the ball ends up back in the corner for the orange team. You can see Daniel and LJ really do have a lot of chemistry. It's a great recovery from apparently Jack. He may even get a goal out of it. Is he going to get there in time? LJ gets there first and saves it. So it's still 3-3 here. Such a fast-paced game, there's definitely going to be more goals. We're only just coming up to halfway now. Good control from Jack. He goes really high with it and tries to drop it down to Luna. Just a little bit slow to the game, or to the ball I should say. He gets back there and helps Jack, that's good. That's good play from Luna. Still got the ball as well. Good control. He is going to get demoed there unfortunately. Daniel bumps it high, it's not really a dangerous play just yet. Jack is on his own again here though. Rushes the ball and it works. Luna, that was open for a second there if he could get it mid to Jack. Couldn't quite get control. Daniel up again for this ball, looking for the bump, does connect. Jack's going to take control. To his back left corner now, Luna should have a free ball here, pops it high. Goes low with the reset. Daniel is going to be there first. This is dangerous. Yeah, the air triple bump. Could see it coming from a mile off. Not much Jack can do there, he's on his own. There's just really nothing he can do apart from try and challenge the ball. But it's very hard to avoid that air triple bump. That was another dodgy kick off there from Daniel. I don't know if that was planned or not, but it looked too risky to be planned. Jack's causing a lot of problems though. He really is causing a lot of problems right now. He looks really good in the Fennec. No doubt about it. It should be a comfortable control play from Jack. Yeah, he might get demoed there. He gets bumped off the ball actually. Oh, that's a great pop from Jack. The demo for Jack on that there actually looks a bit weird. He does get the ball there. Jack in control. Tries to go over both players there, but he's getting swarmed by OJ and Daniel. Should be a free ball for Luna here. What can he do with it? He gets bumped again. Daniel's really aggressive with the bumps. Really aggressive. Oh, and he hits a nasty redirect as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, guys. I think you guys will want to see that again anyway. Let's go to Daniel's POV. Go back a little bit here. Let's watch it from here. So LJ launches the ball up to Daniel, I believe. Daniel redirects it off the backboard. Gets the bump here on Luna. He's on the backboard here. Yeah, it's going to be a nice redirect into the net. Makes it look so easy as well. That's crazy. Great play there. We're going to go back to Jack's POV though for the rest of the game. So there's 51 seconds left. Luna and apparently Jack are 5-3 down. So 5-3 in favour of the SSG boys on the orange team. Let's see if Luna and Jack do anything about that. Should be an open net for Luna. It does slam the post, but it does go in, so a goal's a goal. 5-4 now. Favour of the SSG boys. So there's one goal in it. Should be an open net. Oh, maybe not quite. Now it is an open net for Luna. And he does score it as well. So they've tied it up. 5-5, 32 seconds left. They've tied it up. They're well in this game. Can they get the dub though? That's the real question. Not going to be easy against Daniel and LJ, that's for sure. Oh, that's a great cut from Jack as an open net. 6-5. That's so smart. He faked going to the corner with the ball there. Catches it and cuts inwards for the open net. LJ and Daniel might be expecting that one. This might be a dodgy play here from Jack. Does really well actually, but I think... Oh, LJ skied it. I think that was open. LJ skied it. Good save from Daniel. Luna should be scoring that, I feel like. Jack is now on his own. That's really risky from Luna. Jack does well to get the ball there, but LJ's going to catch it for the open net. Luna's not back to save it. 6-all. There's only 2 seconds left. Can we get a kick-off goal from anybody here? Maybe a buzzer beater. Let's see. It could be. LJ's there first. Oh, it hits the ground before it goes in. That was going in. Definitely going in. But we go into overtime. 6-all. OT. Let's see what Jack and Luna can do here. Can Jack carry his team to victory? I feel like he's carried Luna a little bit here. No disrespect to Luna. Coming into a lobby like this, I'm sure he's like, oh God, a little bit nervous. Jack, the move to NA, or Luna kind of takes Jack's boost there. Kind of getting in each other's way. Luna does take control, gets a 50. Jack can get to this, he can, but Daniel's there. It's not quite on there. Jack gets back for the save. Follow up here. Control. Kind of loses it actually. LJ with the rush challenge, but it's safe. Blue's corner. Luna does need to challenge. He does. I feel like Jack's been on in a 2v1 situation quite a lot. That might just be open. LJ does see it though and gets back in time. Well played on defense. Just see that he was overextending a little bit. Jack tries to bub it over Daniel. Daniel up to the ball. He lands a reset. Jack beats him to the ball though. Let's see what he can do here. He's kind of on his own. He does defend well and takes control of the ball. That's really well played actually. Cuts in field over LJ. Can he score? Forces a 50 on the line. Can Jack follow it up? He can. That's a goal. And that's a win for the blue team. Apparently Jack and Luna take the dub 7-6. Apparently Jack dropping 1,273 points. Actually 3 players dropping 1,000 points there. Both the SSG boys dropping 1,000. They actually get the same goals, assists and saves, with LJ taking up one more shot. That's crazy. That's a lot of points. I mean, it's not like the craziest, longest overtime ever, but for 3 players to drop 1,000, you don't see that too often. So yeah. So that's the end of that replay, and completely different to the older replay we saw. A lot more goals in this one. I didn't look at the points of the last game actually. I kind of wish I did, but it doesn't really matter too much. In this particular game though, the modern game, a lot more boost steals, a lot more mind games, a lot more demos, aggressive plays, obviously flip resets, because flip resets weren't a thing back then, half flips weren't a thing back then, speed flips weren't a thing back then. There's just so much. We've come so far in, what, nearly 7 years of this game. Actually, this game's been out for over 7 years now. And it's completely changed. My gameplay still looks much the same from 2015 to now, honestly. Not really. I have improved a little bit, but not as much as these guys. These guys are crazy. So yeah, that's a comparison video. 2 replays there, completely different to each other. One from 2015, 7 years apart. One from 2022, nearly 7 years apart, I should say. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. I appreciate you watching, as always. If you do enjoy these kinds of videos, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what rank you think the older replayers. I know some of you did on the previous video, which if you haven't watched is similar to this video, but it's a 1v1 comparison. So if you enjoyed this video, then go check out that other one. If you've already watched the other one, I appreciate you coming back to watch more. If you haven't subscribed, but you are enjoying the videos, do subscribe. It helps me, and you will see my new uploads quicker if you do subscribe. Yeah, some of you guys let me know your opinions on the previous video. What rank you thought the 1v1 older replay was. Do the same for this one. If you think it looks like your ranked games in plat, let me know. If you think it looks like your ranked games in champ, let me know. If you think it looks like a diamond lobby, again, let me know. I personally think it's kind of anywhere between mid diamond to mid champ. That's quite a big range, but I would lean more to high diamond, low champ, like if you wanted to close down the range there. Personally, obviously, the mechanics. There's definitely more mechanics in diamond and champ now than there was in that older replay. But I feel like the speed, in particular, of the older replay isn't too different to what I see in champ games. I feel like aerial speed. I think ground speed is very similar. Aerial speed, like now, for me for instance, and a lot of people at my rank, you know, they can fast aerial. So yeah, we would beat these guys to the ball back then, if you like. Obviously, this replay is 7 years old, so it's nothing to brag about. But I feel like the ground gameplay is similar speed. But aerial, yeah, maybe they are a little bit slower. So maybe it is around mid diamond. But let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on too much because I've already rambled on too much. Please check out my other videos, Rocket League videos. I did make a tier list on the decals, the up-to-date RLCS decals. It did go on for quite a while, but I quite like the video.